So the first thing you want to do is set your range. So right now we're on the Zora wrapped ETH, but we want to go on Zora USDC. Now you have to keep in mind, it's going to be a little harder to stay in range, especially when Zora pumps, because it's paired with USDC, right? Versus if it's Zora wrapped ETH, like if we're looking at this Zora wrapped ETH pool, and let's say Zora and ETH does a 3x, the chart is going to remain flat because this chart is the performance of Zora and ETH together. The chart's going to remain flat because neither one of them outperformed each other. But if we go back to the USDC chart, Zora USD chart, if Zora does a 3x, then you're going to see this kind of stuff because USDC is going to be flat. So now there's nothing wrong with that. It's just good to be aware of. So when you have that in mind and you know Zora's going to pump, you probably want to leave enough room to the upside. So that way, as it's going up, remember, the smart contract is going to be buying more USDC and you're going to be selling your Zora. Now, a lot of people might be asking, well, won't I make more if I just hold my Zora? Yes, but you never know when Zora is going to pump. And if you look at a market maker, they have a percentage of a market making and yield farming is the same thing. They have a percentage of their portfolio in cash. They have a percentage of their portfolio in assets. And then they have another percentage of their portfolio that they're using in market making, because like this could be consolidating for another 4 months. You have no idea. So it's good to get into a pool so that you're accumulating more Zora and USDC, and you can use your rewards to buy more Zora, add that to your HODL position. And then once it pumps, you have more to sell, right? So you're just setting up your portfolio to maximize, like, okay, when the market pumps, my Zora bag's going to pump. When the market's consolidating, hey, my liquidity pools are going to be doing great, and I can always sell when I want to. So now you want to set your ranges. I'm going to go here, and this is going to be the range that we set for you. And you're going to mark this on your chart as well. Okay, so I'm going to go here, and then we're going to do another one. I'm going to go here. So now we're going to pull out our measuring tool, and you want to have in your mind, like, okay, how high do I think Zora can go? And remember, as it continues to go up, you can always like rebalance your range. You can always raise it. It's not locked in, okay? So if Zora does 100% increase, that'll take it to here, right? If it goes up 200%, that'll take it here, okay? So it'll probably be a good idea to give it like 200%, give it some room to run, and you still give it some room to drop. Like on the downside, we're looking at 44% room to drop. I don't think it's going to drop that much. And normally when I'm setting my range, I like to look at support and resistance. So this was like a key level of support, right? We saw it touch here and here a few times and here. And from current price, we can see that that will be an 18% drop. So I'm cool with that. 18% drop, and maybe just a little bit, because the tighter your range, the higher your yield. So as it goes up, you can always rearrange it, but we want to maximize our yield. So
for this example, like obviously, like if this is factoring in, like, you know, Zora could pump in the short term. I mean, we're going to start doing these shows weekly. Would this sort of, like, I feel like generous sort of span, would this be something that users can set and forget for a week? Or how often should people be actively monitoring these?
well, you should at least check it a few times a day. Like pop open your, there's an app for Dex Screener. You just pop open your phone. You can see, like, if you're still in range, it doesn't matter how high or how low, as long as you're in between the lines, you're making money. So it's good to at least check. It doesn't take that long. My rule is if it's out of range for like more than 6 hours, the data shows that it'll be a good time to rebalance. So if we do one of these and we're up here for 6 hours, then I'll move my range. I'll move maybe my bottom line to right here, previous support, and my top line to here. You're just trying to keep price within your ranges, right? But it's good to check it, as it's fun too, because every time you check, you've made more money. So it actually gets quite addicting. So this is going to be our ranges from 7 cents all the way up to 18 cents. All right. So now I'm going to have you share your screen, and I'm going to walk you through how to get in the pool.